We're gathered here close to home this evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have a small arena race. These are always fun. We are here in Freedom Hall, as you can tell probably by the signs on the stands. Louisville, Kentucky is where we are at here in Freedom Hall. A smaller arena, but we have got 16 trucks and drivers ready to do battle on this course, and we're going to find out who can handle this track the best. We have some trucks that we haven't seen at all on the channel, and some trucks we haven't seen in a while, and right there, as you can tell, some legendary machines as well, as they make their jumping intros here. Whoa! Predator having a little wild ride there. We'll introduce the field as soon as they are done with their introductions here. What you say, side runners? Welcome back to another video. We're here in Freedom Hall, as we mentioned, Louisville, Kentucky. 16 trucks and drivers ready to battle it out on this Chicago style track. We'll introduce the field first, starting off with this legendary machine. Guy Wood is here in Bulldozer. Mark Hall bringing out the Executioner, another legendary big Dodge. Lupe Souza is here in the Advanced Auto Parts Grinder this evening. Carl Van Horn is in Hulk, one of the most underutilized trucks in Monster Jam. Cam McQueen is here, the World Finals champion Northern Nightmare. Courtney Jolly is here in Pastrana 199, that great looking Ford. Jim Jack, the legend, is here in Reptoid, a great looking machine. Another legend, Alan Pizzo, bringing out Predator. John Zimmer Jr. is here in Terminal Velocity. Our first look at that truck. CJ Mente is here in the Storm Damaged Chevrolet. John Zimmer Sr. is here in the Uproar Ford. Our first look at that one as well. And the Albino Tailgater. Our first look at it. Tim Jones here in that machine. Steve Sims in the Pink Stone Crusher today. And Kayla Blood is here in the brand new Sparkle Smash. Shelly Kajat is here in the Shell Camino, a great looking truck there, and our defending champion, Mike Vaters Overkill Evolution. Right into the action with round one, folks. John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity, Guy Wood and Bulldozer. Our first look at this great looking Willys Terminal Velocity. A little bit of a weird jump there off the start for John Zimmer Jr. Guy Wood has the lead in Bulldozer, but he goes wide in the final turn. Zimmer Jr. made up some ground, but he had to paddle it right at the line over the last set of cars. Man, oh man, Guy Wood and Bulldozer wins it. Up next, CJ Mente and Storm Damage, and Mark Hall in the Executioner. Chevy versus Dodge. Great looking machines here. Very good through the first turn. Mark Hall, oh, he lands a little sideways. He got way wide. CJ Mente, but he had trouble. He almost gone to the ramp. Oh, my. Storm Damage into the wall. And Mark Hall's Executioner holds on to win. Up next, John Zimmer Sr. in Uproar. And Lupe Souza in the Advanced Auto Parts Grinder. A big Ford battle here. Our first look at this Uproar truck. John Zimmer Sr. Oh, he hit the car a little bit there. Lupe Souza has the lead in the Grinder. Here they come to the line, and it's gonna be Lupe Souza. Uproar almost flips. A nice save there by John Zimmer Sr., but Lupe Souza wins. Up next, Tim Jones in the Albino Tailgater and Carl Van Horn in Hulk. great looking machines here. This albino tailgater, a brand new design for 2024. Tim Jones always does very well. Here they come around the final turn. We've got a good one going. It looks like Van Horn, though. Van Horn, the man of many machines, always does very well, and he gets the win in Hulk. Up next, Steve Sims in Stone Crusher and Cam McQueen in Northern Nightmare. A big Ford battle once again. Steve Sims is running the pink Stone Crusher for breast cancer awareness today. And we have got a good one going. McQueen a little bit sideways. He got a little bit wide. And Steve Sims is going to win in Stone Crusher. He gets on his nose into the stands. Almost into the stands there. That's why we don't let people sit there, folks. Stone Crusher wins. Up next, Kayla Blood in Sparkle Smash and Courtney Jolly in Pastrana 199. A ladies battle here. Great looking machine. Sparkle Smash, a brand new truck. Pastrana 199. Always strong. The legend Travis Pastrana on the side. But it looks like Kayla Blood is going to get the win here in Sparkle Smash. A great run there for Kayla Blood, and Sparkle Smash moves on. Up next, Shelly Kajat in the Shell Camino and Jim Jack in Reptoid. Great looking machines here. Jim Jack, an absolute legend. The Shell Camino has been here before and done very well. Shelly Kajat about, she got onto that smaller ramp over there to the side, and you cannot make a mistake against Reptoid. They're both in trouble. The Shell Camino's upside down, and Jim Jack moves on as he saves it. Up next, Mikey Vaters in Overkill Evolution and Alan Pizzo in Predator. Overkill Evolution, our defending champion with that checkered flag. He does very well in small arenas, but so does Alan Pizzo, the legend that's been around for a long time. And we have got a good one going. It's a close one. Vaters upside down. Man, he lost the flag in that last turn. He was running so hard, but Alan Pizzo wins it. Round 2, folks. Lupe Souza in the Advanced Auto Parts Grinder and Guy Wood and Bulldozer. Here we go. Fantastic trucks and drivers. Starting off round 2, Guy Wood clipped the blue car there. That might have helped him turn. Boy, Bulldozer is looking strong. Look at Guy Wood. Bulldozer, a strong run. And he gets the win in the first race of round 2. What a run there for Guy Wood. Wow. Up next, Mark Hall in the Executioner and Carl Van Horn in Hulk. Great looking trucks once again and fantastic drivers. This should be another good one. They're both gliding around the first turn. Looking good, and Mark Hall again almost kicks to the side, but we still got a good one going. What a race! It's close. Man, oh man, that was a close one at the line. But the winner is Carl Van Horn. Another good run for Hulk. Up next, Steve Sims in Stone Crusher and Jim Jack in Reptoid. Ford versus Chevy here. Great looking trucks and fantastic drivers. Steve Sims, whoa, he clipped the car a little bit, but great driving to get the truck settled. He settled that truck down, and he gets the win. Great job by Steve. Oh, he's going over. He's on his lid. But Steve Sims gets the win in Stone Crusher. Up next, Kayla Blood in Sparkle Smash and Alan Pizzo in Predator. A creature battle here for the last spot in the semifinals. These two look very good in round number 1. Alan Pizzo has the lead coming to the final turn. Boy, Predator has been strong. Alan Pizzo, oh my, into the wall though. My goodness, Predator flopping like a fish out of water, but he gets the win. Semi-finals, folks. Steve Sims and Stone Crusher and Guy Wood and Bulldozer. Fantastic trucks, very experienced drivers here. This should be a great semi-finals. We have got some great competitors. A slight edge to Stone Crusher coming to the final turn, but Guy Wood brings it back. Bulldozer's going to the finals. Good runs for both drivers, but Bulldozer is still running absolutely fantastic. Up next, Alan Pizzo and Predator and Carl Van Horn and Hulk. Winner meets Bulldozer and Guy Wood in the finals. These two have ran fantastic as well. A little bobble there for Predator, but they both get around the turn pretty well. Here they come gliding around the final turn. It's gonna be Van Horn. Another very strong Predator. Predator into the wall. Another strong run for Hulk, and Carl Van Horn's going to the finals. The finals are set, and we got a good one, folks. Carl Van Horn and Hulk, Guy Wood and Bulldozer. This will be either one of these guys' first championship victory on the channel, if I'm not mistaken. Fantastic trucks and drivers, and they are going at it. I mean, they are going at it. Look at this. What a finals. My goodness, what a race. Very close. It is Bulldozer. Guy Wood has done it. Bulldozer's the champion. At long last, he has been here quite a few times. Bulldozer has finally gotten into victory lane here in Louisville, Kentucky at Freedom Hall. Where else would you want him, honestly? Bulldozer, a legendary machine. A great run there from Carl Van Horn as well. But man, oh man, Bulldozer has been fighting like no other to get to a championship opportunity. And finally, he gets one here, and he captures it, and captures the checkered flag and the win here at Freedom Hall. Congratulations to Guy Wood and Bulldozer. Enjoy the rest of his freestyle celebration. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And as always, we will see you next time with some more monster truck action. So long, everybody.